The BRI is basically connecting different continents from Asia, Latin America, Africa, and even some parts of the Middle East and even Eastern Europe. The BRI, it's not just a development project, it's not just an infrastructure project, it offers an alternative way, an alternative perspective of how development should be embraced by developing countries. I think because it offers an alternative financing, especially infrastructure, the AIIB, which funds infrastructure project under the BRI. So it means that there is a diversification of funding sources coming from, when you talk about infrastructure and development project, the objective really is win-win cooperation, and everyone that is involved in the BRI wins. The Chinese media should, to a greater extent, cooperate with the local media in countries where there are BRI projects. It's very important to communicate to the local media, for the local media to air out the good things about BRI, especially when you talk about how the BRI project is impacting and improving the lives of ordinary people. Like, for example, one example of a BRI project in Southeast Asia, China-Laos Railway. How it improves the local people? First, it reduces the travel time. So in terms of border trade between Laos and China, it improves a lot. And when you improve the trade, border trade between the two countries, it means the business people are doing much trade, and also they're gaining more income. And of course, the local people also who are part of this trade system between the two countries are also improving their lives by gaining more money and gaining more income. So in a way, concretely, it improves the lives of people on the ground. Also, it makes connectivity easy, and the travel of people from one place to the other very easy and convenient. And as you can see, the more people travel, the more that you will also have people-to-people exchange and transfer of technology, transfer of knowledge, because people move from one place to the other.